Hello, kids. Ready for another story? The title of our story is The Tale of Fily the Fox.
Welcome to J. Kitty's Corner.
Fily the Fox had a bad habit. He loved sneaking into the homes of other animals and taking things that didn't belong to him. The other animals warned him again and again.
You shouldn't take what isn't yours.
But Fily didn't listen. His friend Hooty, the wise owl, often told him,
"You can't keep doing this. One day, you'll walk into the wrong house and find yourself in big trouble."
But Fily would only giggle, call Hooty silly names, and continue on his mischievous way. He enjoyed teasing his friends, and he soon had a whole chest filled with treasures. The animals grew angry, but Fily was quite big and strong, so they were too scared to confront him directly. One day, all the animals gathered to find a solution. "We have to stop Fily," they cried. Bella, the rabbit, asked.
But how?
Tori, the tortoise, thought carefully before saying,
We need to trick him into entering the deeper parts of the forest, where much bigger animals live. Animals who won't be as kind as we are.
But Fily is so clever. Won't he notice a trap?
Goofy, the giraffe, asked. The others agreed, but Tori smiled and said,
We won't set a trap. We'll make him think there's something he really wants deep in the forest.
The next day, the animals started talking loudly where Fily could overhear them.
I bet no one is brave enough to go deep into the forest. I hear there are many shiny things hidden there.
Tori said. Fily's ears perked up. Shiny things, he thought, imagining all the treasures he could add to his collection. A few days later, Fily wandered deeper into the forest than he ever had before. He stumbled upon a house he'd never seen, much bigger than the others, with strong wooden walls and a grand door slightly ajar. His eyes widened with excitement. Inside, he could see golden cups, glittering stones, and sparkling mirrors.
"This must be a treasure trove,"
Fily whispered, sneaking inside. He was so focused on a huge, glowing gem on a high shelf that he didn't notice the deep, rumbling sound behind him. As Fily reached for the gem, the ground began to shake, and a shadow darkened the doorway. It was Leo, the king of the jungle, returning from his hunt.
"Who dares enter my home?"
Leo's voice boomed, shaking the walls. Fily froze in fear. He turned slowly, trembling, and saw the mighty lion standing there, his eyes glowing with suspicion.
"I was just visiting,"
Fily stammered, trying to smile, though his tail twitched nervously. Leo stepped forward, his powerful body casting a long shadow over Fily.
"Visiting? It looks more like you're here to steal something."
Fily gulped, realizing his tricks had landed him in real trouble this time. In a panic, he tried to run, but Leo swiftly blocked the door with his giant paw.
"Not so fast."
I'm sorry.
Fily squeaked, his heart racing.
I didn't know this was your house.
"You've been stealing from the animals of this forest for a long time, haven't you?"
Fily hung his head, his ears drooping. "Yes," he admitted softly.
"Then it's time you return everything you've taken. If you don't, the next time we meet, things won't be as friendly," Leo said.
Fily couldn't believe his luck.
You're not going to eat me?
Leo chuckled.
No, I don't eat foxes. But I do teach lessons.
Without another word, Fily nodded and scrambled out the door as fast as his legs could carry him. From that day on, Fily never took anything from anyone again. He returned every shiny object to its rightful owner, and the animals of the forest no longer had to worry about their treasures disappearing. And whenever Fily saw Leo strolling through the forest, he remembered the day he almost lost more than just his mischief.
Well, kids, did you enjoy the story Paul read to you? The lesson of the story is, do not take what doesn't belong to you and be a good kid by respecting others' belongings.